What is up, guys, and welcome to Zipto's Ironman Journey. Now, you can see that I had an Ironman account. My main is called Zipto, and the reason I'm making this account, and I'm starting from here, I was going to start a brand new one, but I've done quite a bit of work on this account. If we look at this, I've done over 12 days worth of stuff on here, and it's starting to get to the good part, which I find, the basic bits, the fire making, getting the skills up to the required levels. And all of that can be a bit long-winded. And everyone's seen it a million times before. Everyone's interested in the PVMing of an Ironman and where you go from this part, this sort of like the med game area. So I've decided to bring this camp back. I feel like this game's got more and more inclined towards Ironman and how they succeed in this game. So I'm going to be doing this journey, not following any guides whatsoever, doing it on my own kind of way and going from there and seeing where we get to. End goal is to have a Scythe, a T-Bow, and the Shadow on this account to all three raids. You're looking at the stats really quickly. You can see that I've got, 65 attack, 69 strength, 60 defense, 50 range, 46 prayer, 62 magic, 28 rune crafting, but that will change soon. 37 construction, yet again, wanting to change that. 65 hit points, 70 agility, which is a big one. 39 herb loss, just getting into making them prayer pots. 60 thieving, 52 crafting, 59 fletching, which I was doing for a mithril grapple. I can't quite remember why I was doing that, but I was doing it for a reason. 46 slayer, 39 hunter, 70 mining, 59 smithing, 75 fishing, 61 cooking, 90 fire making, 64 wood cutting, and 46 farming. Now, if you do look at this, I'm not going to go through combat tasks and quests. We're at 73 completed. Big ones noted on here, pretty much all the free ones that everyone's done. Realistically, I have got access to Fossil Island, which is going to play a big part. Haven't done Desert Treasure yet, and that is on a to-do list. I just need to go knock out some quests. I believe I've got all the skill requirements. I do, so I just need to go knock out some quests for that. The big one I think everyone looks at, I've got access to fairy rings. Started the trials, I've not done Isles or Exiles. Exiles is a long way to go yet, but Isles could be done if I really wanted to. Go and get that Helm of Net, something I definitely want to get done very, very soon. Looking around, I'm trying to think of other ones. Legends Quest, still not done. I don't think I've done Heroes Quest either, to be precise with you guys. I'm not going to lie. I can't even do my alphabet at the minute. Forgo that. I think Heroes Quest I can do. I just need to get my main on to do the helping part for me. And then obviously the big one, everyone, I've done Monkey Madness 1, but the big one we all look at is how far along are you on getting Barrow Gloves? Now, Barrow Gloves, this is where we're at the minute. Still got a bit to do, but with my skill set, should be alright. And then obviously some of these ones down here. A notable one that I will like to get done sooner rather than later is Song of the Elves. As you can see, 70 agility and 70 mining is done. And these ones are starting to get there, should I say. And that's kind of where we're up to at the minute on this for quest wise. Underground Pass is done, thank God. Diaries wise, Artie's done, the easy one. I think I was working on the medium. Yep, that would be what I was doing. I was actually working on the medium diaries. Reason being for that is because I wanted the cape for the herb runs. Just need to do a couple of quests. And then I've also got Kandarin done at the minute. But my next one I wanted to focus on was Lumbridge mediums. Again, needed another grapple. And then I think I've got all the skill sets except for 42 Hunter. But that isn't too far away. And then another one that I want to focus on very soon is the medium diaries for Varrock to get the mining plate. Now you're maybe wondering why I want to do these three. Main reason is that I want to go and do Guardians of the Rift. I was going to Temple of the Island, that's the quest. I want to go do Guardians of the Rift to go and get 65 rune crafting. Now, one thing I do need to get done as well is Troll Stronghold, so you can make the laws. The whole reason being is the laws and the natures. So I want to go and get this done as well. So that's on a to-do list. And then if we look at collection logs, 55 completed, nothing notable at all. We have done one Barrow's chest, got nothing out of that. Biggest ones here, Winter Todd. We have got the pet, got around 150, 180. No, I think got less than 100 KC actually. Obviously not got the Dragon Axe, and we're still waiting on a tome. Temporus as well is been done. 31 Temporus kills done. And we got the fish barrel, tackle box, soap pages, tome, and obviously some spirit stuff. Other than that, nothing's really been done except for Rogue's Den. Clues, yeah, again, nothing really done. So if we go look at the bank, this is where we're kind of sat at. An 8mm bank. It's a bit of a mess, don't get me wrong, I know that. Cash stack is extremely low, but yet again, that's about to go and change. Other than that, notable things in here, nothing much really at all. It all seems a bit of carnage at the minute. 119 of them. We've got some mythical grabs. We've got a Dragon Sim and a Dragon Dagger. A Dragon Defender even, sorry. Using Rune Plate at the minute. Obviously looking to get upgrade to the torso. And then obviously some Barrow bottoms at some point. I don't even know if I can wear Barrows at the minute. I can't. So there you go. Regarding supplies, we did start the seaweed, giant seaweeds, you know, for the crafting grind. This is kind of our tab for things to craft. Smithing has just been done due to what I was going through. And here's our potions tab at the minute. Not much going on, but 56 of them, which is always a bonus. And then this is our seed tab. All a bit low at the minute. Now, if anyone knows anything about, you know, that's our Ranar seed stack. That says it all, doesn't it, really? And then this is our wood cutting one. Nothing major in there either. 147 planks. 1,300 of them. Food-wise, yet again, not much. And room-wise, quite low. So this is my plan. First of all, I think everyone knows what I'm about to say. Winter Todd till 99. Now, I know I'm right now at quite the good skill set to go and do this. 46 farming, quite up there. 39 herb, high mining, and so on. So I'm going to go do Winter Todd till 99. That's my plan of action. Open the crates whilst I go along. Get that to 99. And then after that, we are going to go knock out a lot of them quests. Do a lot of them quests. Get Temple of the Eye done. And then go do Temple of the Eye till 65 until I can make Death Runes. Cut it there, and then we'll be focusing on other stuff. So that's kind of the plans at the minute. Obviously, I'm in the traditional, you know, every Iron Man armor at the minute. But yeah, I will see you guys at most likely 99 fire making. So a little bit of a quick break. I was doing Winter Todd and got 91, and then realised I can't really AFK whilst working, so I'm doing Troll Stronghold to go do Guardians of the Rift whilst I'm working to AFK. Now, I can't get pouches, but I can. But obviously, I can't really use them. And I can't have an easy way to contact the guy at the Abyss to repair them. But that is Troll Stronghold done. Next one is going to be Temple of the Eye. And then I'm going to do it without pouches for the time being. Just because doing Luna is a bit far for me at the minute. It's a quick update. We've already done Temple of the Eye, so that is where we're going to go back to. We can now make lore runes. So the plan is to go until level 65, where Death Runes. Now, I've got the Varric 1 body, which is fine. That works. We can't use pouches, obviously, like I said in the last clip. So we're just going to do it without them. Well, that's a big level. Level 35, it means I can create Chaos Runes, which I use quite a lot of. Especially for this sort of questing. At the minute, it's a little bit awkward because, you know, there's only so many runes I can make for the Catalytic one. So you can see my elementals are sky high. However, you know, as soon as I get one of them hats, I'm going to put the Catalytic Tiara to it. Or Catalytic Tiara. And I'll be able to get in and out of any ones that I need to do. So Laws of Nature to be shooting right up. Oh, there's another big level. Level 44. We can now do Natures here. Another one we can play around with. I've realised you can use pearls to repair pouches. So I'm going to get one more KC, open them all, hopefully get Catalytic and Elemental closer together. As you can see the gap there. Go get the pouches, come back, and then use pearls to repair. It saves me doing lunar, speeds up the amount of points I get per game, and so on, and the XP. Let's do it. The first search is some pearls. We like that. We need 25, then any extras. We'll keep going. I can get bloods. Oh, we got the diary. Anything good? We got a body talisman. We had about 29 in total, so nothing too major. Oh, a large pouch. A giant pouch. Right. So the 2 pouches I don't need. I can't use. I didn't get. Can I not get the other 2? Okay, so we got... There's a lot of Laurens, a lot of natures. We've got the large and giant pouch. Great, but I need the small and medium. Don't you I can use. 62 pearls. The blood runes, useful death runes, and the diary. Which I don't really know what this does. I don't know if I need to read this. But yeah, what I'm going to do is go and get the other 2 pouches that I need and go from there. So what I've actually decided to do, now looking at it, you can get the essence pouches from here. So I'm just going to stay here and then hope that I get them. Now I've got the large and giant, then I'm hoping that... Yeah, I'm hoping that it will be done. So I'm going to try and get the small and medium. I'm just going to pop out every 5kc and do it. Oh, there's another 5kc. Can we get the pouches? Looking around, 17 either side, manage to even out. Some death runes, more pearls. Fire runes, chaos. Bloods, we'll take the blood. One of the pouches. 2 pouches in a row, back to back. Well, in my head, back to back. 3. And do we get anything else? 165 soul runes. Some death runes and some cosmics. We'll take that any day of the week. What I want. I want them. I've also just unlocked the repair pouches, so now all pearls are saved for boots and the Guardian's outfit and the repair the pouches if I ever get them. And there is level 50. We can now use my large pouch, I believe. There's another 5 done. 14 permits either side. Can we get anything? Nice. Nature runes. We like that. Not much going on really. Some more pearls. A bit of shit loot really, innit? The death runes we'll have and the blood runes. We'll take that. Anything else for the 5? Not really. And a hard clue scroll. Can we complete it? We can. I don't want to, but we can do it. There we go. Casket achieved. Do we open it in the wilderness for good luck? Why not? Oh, brand new Zammy page and some alks to go with it. Love life. That's the 3rd hard clue on the account. So the plan is to AFK woodcutting whilst I'm doing nothing during work. Just going to sit here and cut oaks. I need 11,824 oak logs. So I'm sure that's going to keep me entertained. Hopefully we'll get some of the events to, boost the XP. And also contribute to getting the outfit, the lumberjack outfit. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to do during the days. Whilst I can't do Guardians of the Rift or anything like that. My plan is now to do 30kc of Guardians of the Rift in a row before doing another search. So we're going to go in 50 in total completions before I move to doing that as a completion as such. So that'll be in the works in the background. But yeah, the majority of my day is going to be doing woodcutting. So I was just looking at my bank to go back to the abyss, and I realised I've got the medium pouch as well. So I actually have all the pouches I need. So I'm going to try doing it where I keep the pearls in my bank and see if I can repair them. If not, obviously we'll take a couple of pearls with us during the games. But yeah, back to the pearls. So I'm not sure when it happened, but obviously we're back at the rifts at the minute, doing a bit of wood cutting throughout the day. Like I said, going for 50 KC before I do a reward opening. And we hit 54 rune crafting, which basically means what we can do now is craft lore runes, which obviously as an Ironman, lore runes, natures and chaos can get very expensive. So I'm quite happy that I can now make all 3 runes and keep going all the way up till deaths. Once we do get to 65, that is where we are stopping. So hopefully we don't get to 50 before 65. I don't think we would. That's 26, so 24 to go. If we do hit 65 before 50, I will open it, but I can't see why. I managed to actually even out quite well. But yeah, we're going to keep going until, well, you probably won't hear much from me now until 65 or 50 permits. Right, I didn't know how many points I was going to be getting per raid. I've got 31 KC, I've had to come out and get a pearl. And I've noticed that I've got 40. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to search now. Just because I want the boots. Reason being is 10% more runes, which would be useful, when I'm doing lore runes. So here we are, searching 40 points roughly. I tried to even them out as much as I could. But here we are. So fingers crossed we've got some pearls, which is what we're aiming for. I can't remember how much we need precisely, but I would like a lot of pearls to try, keep them pearls coming. I would like to get the boots off the back of this one. Obviously, we're looking for the catalytic talisman. That is one thing we do need. But by the looks of things, we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. 20 more rewards left on the notifications. Not getting anything really. Got decent lore runes, decent natures, some bloods, deaths. Not the greatest pull we've ever done. Jeez. Oh, we hit 120. That was not good whatsoever. Right, 133, 100 blood runes, we'll take that. And what do we get from here? We got some more natures, and then we got an XP lamp. That's going straight into herb lore. 390, okay, that's not the greatest. Does give us 40 herb lore though. We do like a level. Now, my question is, what's the boots worth? The 250, of course they are. So we're nearly there. We'll do probably 5 more KC. And then we'll go from there. But these are all the runes we've got so far. So yeah, we'll do another 5 KC. So we'll get to 35. So 4 more KC actually. And then I'll do another opening. Hopefully get to 250 so we can get the extra runes. Just on the rune front, these are where our runes are sat now. 1800 natures, 2000 chaos, 1600 cosmics. Obviously got some souls in there, some mines of fire striking, 200 blood, starting that growing, 1200 deaths, super useful, 680 lores. The biggest thing here for me, the way I'm looking at it right now, is the cosmics and chaos. They're the biggest ones, and your natures, your lords. Reason being is mage training arena is around very, very soon. So we're looking to get that done and starting to get work towards the hard Lumbridge diary. But obviously, like I said, we're currently sat at 56. Do another 4, hopefully get the boots, and then hopefully get the catalytic talisman by 65. Right, so we're at 1 KC over. Tried to even it out, but failed miserably. So we're going to get 17 searches, hopefully get some pearls. I believe we need a couple more than what the pearls is. And then we should have the rune boots, do 4 more KC before calling it a night. There we go, that should be enough pearls, I believe. I'm hoping I can get the boots and get in and out within this time frame. Fingers crossed. How many we got left? Yeah, beautiful. And then get all my pearls out. Oh, I can't see there. And bye. There we go. The first piece of that. That's what we like to do. Am I going to be able to get in? Speed. Yes, got in. We're a bit behind. But yeah, that's the first piece brought. Love that. So we should get 10% more runes now. Thankfully. But yeah, 4 more runs. Then I'm going to do another open. Well, I probably won't do an opening. Actually, I'll see what the points are like when I get to 40 KC. And then we'll go from there tomorrow. So we've just got to 50 KC. So we're going to open. I believe I've got about 46 to go through. So hopefully we'll get some pearls again and see what else we get. Maybe we get a lantern or a needle or even a chance at that pet. Now it seems like we're just getting the standard runes to go with. There are some pearls there. That's a good start. Lore runes are flooding up. Does make Ironman life a lot easier knowing you've got a load of lore runes. Saves me having to go out to buy them from Mage Training Arena. And we've got one of these pouches. And we got the Catalytic Talisman. That is something we wanted. First of all, that helps me with doing this. When it's Death and Blood, obviously I can't do it personally, which is really annoying. And also, it helps with Morgan End 2. It means I don't have to do the 50 items, which is always a bonus. I mean, I can go straight through and do Death Runes. And we get another one. Back to back. Right. That's not the greatest we've ever seen, but hey, we'll take. Got one. I'm happy. Now we have 2. I guess we can put one in the hat and keep one out. And we got our first ever troll needle. Love that. Let's do this and this. I think we've got a few more permits to get through, but my camera angle is horrific. I don't know why I'm keeping talismans. I have no idea. Probably sell them later on. I don't know how many things we've got left. Searches, but we've got a few pouches. And I believe that will be everything. So our first troll needle, 162 pearls. Not enough to get anything out of it, but we do have a Catalytic Talisman, which is now going to be coming with me. Also means when I'm doing Catalytic runes, I can just do Lore and Nature, which are the 2 runes that have my most interest. So that's always a bonus. I'll put the needle in there so I remind myself of the troll needle. Let's see. Why am I clicking all when that's there? And now let's see what these 3 pouches get for us. Doing a load of cosmics and some bloods. We do like the bloods. Great way to start. So just as an update on 50 KC. Obviously we've got 2 catalytics and that's pretty much it. On rune wise, we are looking at 1700 laws, 3000 natures, 3k chaos. And then obviously you got the bloods and the deaths slowly building up. So obviously my goal now is to go for 65 rune crafting, and I'll be doing that mainly by doing laws. You know, 3k natures is a decent amount for the time being. I will switch in between, but my main one will be switching between these 2 natures and laws, whichever way I spawn out, and then just doing elementals to keep them alongside it. So that's kind of my plan. We are level 61, so the next one I'll do is probably at 65. So, I'll do this. So apparently I'm a bit of an idiot. The Catalytic Talisman doesn't work the way I expected it to work, where you could use it during Guardians of the Rift. However, it's still useful for Morgan's End Part 2, not having to get the 50 items for the Talisman, or the default, or even you can just go straight through. So that's always a bonus. It just means we can't use it during here, so we're just doing whatever runes that we can do. Obviously, we'll be stopping at 65 anyway, but this was the first game with the Talisman. I just was curious to know how it worked, and not the way I expected it. Here. So we just hit 64 rune crafting, 1 to go. The reason we're doing a search now is I'm about to have my food. I had 5 minutes to spare, so I'm going to search all of these, see what we get, and then do the next search after 65 before we move on to other content or potentially end the episode there and go from there. I haven't got quite far yet of how I want to do this. Nothing yet, but a lot of pearls. We'll take that. And we got our first green dye. That's good for the outfit. You know, it means we can re-dye it. It's good for collection log as well. So we're happy with that. Would prefer the needle or the lantern. Lantern preferably. The needle's not too much of an issue for me at the minute because I'm not nowhere near 85. Another Catholic talisman. Got 3 of them now. Can't even use them during the game where I wanted to use them, but it's fine. Can we get anything else? A couple of pouches. Anything in particular that we could take? 10 more searches. Can we see a lantern? Can we see a needle? Can we see anything? Oh, some abyssal ashes. Great. And I believe that's all our searches done. So nothing too major. Green dye, always a good start. Open these, some soul runes, we will take that, and then some blood runes. 364 blood from that. Can I scatter these? I can. Beautiful. So that's currently where we're at. Pearl wise, we are now, I think we need to get to like 300 or something. We're at 287, meaning I guess we can get our next piece. Yeah, probably just before we go into whatever you call it. Before we go to 65, we'll probably have that piece, and we'll only need 2 more. So that's where we are with that. And then if we look at rune wise quickly, put the green dye in there, don't need that for a while. Don't know why I'm saying the talismans, but I'm guessing you could probably sell them or something. Money on the line is never easy. But rune wise, this is where we are. 2.5k, nearly 1,000 bloods, 1,700 deaths, 3.9 cosmic and 3.9 chaos, 3.5k nature. So looking very healthy there. Need to focus on laws really and nature again. Obviously I can't do deaths until I've done Morgan Ends Part 2, which is coming up after we get 65, where we can then do death runes and then start flooding that while we go for 77 to get the bloods. But anyway guys, on that note, I will see you back at 65. And there we go, level 65 rune crafting. Obviously we'll finish up this game. That is that part done. We'll do obviously some searching after, and we'll go from there. So we finished on 22.69 kc. So we'll do a quick search again as always. Abyssal needle. We don't need that for another like 20 levels, but we'll take it. Very good item to get. I've seen a load of people go dry on them. So happy for that. That's a colossal pouch done. The pearls are racking up yet again. Can we get anything more in the 10 rewards? I doubt it very highly. I think this is probably going to be just runes for us. But, you know, won't complain at runes. Any good runes? I think that'll be our last search. Yeah, that's our last search. Brilliant. So that is a needle, which we will take. Nature Talisman. Only don't need that. Talisman even. Don't need that anymore. So, after 69 raids and God knows how many searches, we got an Abyssal Needle and the green dye. We did get the boots, and we've got 347 pearls, so just short of the next piece that we need. However, the main one we look at now is this rune tile. 17,000 airs, 10,000 fires, 13,000 waters, but the big one's the 2,000 deaths, and we've not even started crafting deaths yet. Bloods are at nearly 1,000, and yet again, we've not even started rune crafting bloods yet. 348 souls, but the big one there is the 2.6k laws, the 4.6k cosmics, and the chaos. And you look at these natures, that's a lot of alchs, a lot of enchant, and a lot of spells. Now I'm going to wrap up the video here for the first one. Reason being is I feel like the next part I'm going to do is a bit off the trend of this video. And this video has been a bit longer than expected due to the start was about 7 minutes. And then all the searches. So what we're going to do round up here, we have finished with 65 rune crafting. We did have 91 fire making, and we're still doing our construction grind in the background as well whilst I can AFK. However, for the next video, it is going to be quest central. Now, reason being is I can do recipe for disaster realistically. I just need to do some quests such as Desert Treasure 1. Now, Desert Treasure 2 coming out today. As such, as I'm filming this, it does come out in about 8 hours. I thought it'd be only well deserved if I go and do Desert Treasure myself on my iron and not on the main. So we're going to go do Desert Treasure. Obviously, we need to do Heroes Quest as well. We probably will do Legends Quest before we do Recipe for Disaster, just for the XP drops, get that Herblore XP in, as my Herblore sitting around 40, so we can get some decent XP then. And then the big one for next video is going to be Recipe for Disaster.